September 2020, September 2016, 4 years and nothing to show for our efforts. It's a classic case, but we can go back in time and look at it. Run with the punches, folks. That's all we can say. You know, good things take time, but your patience will be tested. Well, look, it's a portfolio. The essence of it all is a portfolio approach. We can single out any one sector that's not doing well at any time, often. So if we just look at how the portfolios are going and how are they faring, so we've got asymmetric portfolio, that's on the left-hand side. It's not doing anything out of the ordinary. The dividend strategy, obviously it's got a shorter-term history, but that's at a new high, even though the S&P's got smacked. So we're doing something right, I guess. Okay, so offshore oil, uranium, coal, natural gas is at new highs. I don't know what's going on there, but anyway. So look, all I can say is that it's a portfolio approach. You can't really single out any one sector. They'll do things in their own time. Go to the next slide, Lucas. Yeah, look, this is Cameco. Now, we never actually bought Cameco, but we did buy uranium miners back in September 2016, I think. Yeah. And Cameco is a good proxy for the sector. That's why we've highlighted it. So it's a classic case, but we can go back in time and look at it because it's one of the first trades we put on with Insider. At one stage, this is in probably 3.5 years after we put the trade on, obviously in the height of COVID. This was down, what's that, 30%? And then fast forward a few months after that, so September 2020, September 2016, 4 years and nothing to show for our efforts. And what would you be saying then? You know, not working, give me some conviction. It's like, yeah, well, look, sometimes this stuff takes longer to work out than you think, even for us. Now, even in 2022, what's that? I guess 30 odd percent down, 32% down. If we go to 2024, 34% down from the height. So this sort of stuff happens. So all I say is that the fundamentals of what we've been talking about, nothing's changed at all. Things often take longer to work out than you think. We're always positioning for where we think things will be, say, 5 years out, thereabouts. And so run with the punches, folks. That's all we can say.
Might be a case of when you got in as well, Abby. You've just been unlucky for the last...
Yeah.
There's also this, Brad.
Yeah, so Goring and Rosenzweig are out with their latest report, which I encourage everyone to read. That'll give you some conviction and some hard numbers behind it all too. This is one chart that we like. It's not to say that it's the only chart we look at. We look at a whole bunch of other things. But if you want a conviction in one chart, this is it. Now, a lot of our exposure is sort of commodity focused. Not all, but a lot of it is. And I don't want to say commodities are undervalued, overvalued. I wouldn't go in so far as to say that. But what we will say is that commodities relative to equities, let's say the Dow, it's as most out of favor, unloved that they've been like ever, near enough. I'll also say go back to the 1960s and it's like, yep, that took a while to pan out. Now, it may be that the next 6 months commodities take off relative to equities and Bob's your uncle, but maybe it takes a bit longer than that. So there we go. Good things take time, but your patience will be tested.
All right.
That's probably been done.